bit dirty. Alright, how's it going, everybody? So I got this 4Runner a couple months ago, maybe like a month and a half ago. I traded a Jeep for it, and since I've gotten it, it's had this like crazy exhaust leak. And honestly, it's kind of suffocating every time I drive it. I drive it every week to work and back, and you know, whenever I'm driving it in the cabin, you can just kind of smell exhaust fumes the whole way there and back, and my gas mileage is just piss poor. So today we're going to be working on the exhaust gaskets. I got a couple new exhaust gaskets, and hopefully that fixes the problem. I have seen online that there's potentially the Y pipe on the exhaust might have cracked, but fortunately I have a welder, so I'll be able to weld it if anything. So we'll end up going to the other shop if we need to do that. Right now we're at home, and here's the 4Runner right there. It's been a pretty awesome car. The 22RE is pretty much bulletproof. That's what I've read, and you know, since I've gotten it, had like a very small idle issue, but since then I've fixed that, and it runs and drives amazing. I love this car. I'll give you a little review of it later with a little intro of what the car is and kind of the interior and the exterior and the history behind it, as much as I know. So yeah, stay tuned for this exhaust video. Very stoked. Alright, so I just wanted to add, since I got the car, the previous owner told me that it had an exhaust manifold leak. So I went ahead and assessed that a couple weeks ago, but that didn't fix the problem. So yeah, let me show you that. Brand new exhaust manifold. I'll play a little video of the car starting and kind of what it sounds like. Alright, so yeah, as you can hear there, it's got a pretty gnarly exhaust leak, and I can smell it right now. Alright, so just to show you, I got the exhaust off here. The manifold, at least. And next I have to undo this O2 sensor. stuck. All right, so it's the bolt's pretty stuck on the end of the Y pipe, from the Y pipe to the catalytic converter. So I'm gonna try a couple tricks and see if it works. All right, so just got that off. Quite a bit of stuff in there. It's all over my arms and all over the ground here, just like little bits of rust and exhaust. All got in my eyes, so that was fun. So it looks like I have to undo the exhaust from that point right there. Let's get to it. Alright, so that wasn't too difficult. I had to use quite a crazy assortment of, what are they called? Extensions to figure that out and kind of get there. Alright, let's pull the manifold out and let's pull the Y pipe out and we can get started. Here's the extension situation here. Then I have this adapter that goes to this 1/2-inch socket wrench. I thought I broke the socket wrench for a second. Holy crap, look at that. There's a huge crack in the manifold there. Danger to the manifold. It's almost all the way around the exhaust, the Y pipe there. So that's pretty gnarly. It's not good at all. At this point, I'm definitely going to have to take it to the other garage, clean up the area and see if I can weld it. I hope the welds stay because it's pretty rusted. But yeah, I'm glad I got some new manifold or some new gaskets for the manifold and see what we can do. Stay tuned. By the way, my girlfriend also has a 4Runner. I'm going to be using it today. Thank you, Lindsay. Alright, so we got the exhaust welded. We just got back to the house from the shop, and I hope that the welds stick. I hope they don't crack again. It looks like it penetrated pretty good, so I guess we'll see. So here are the new welds. Pretty chunky at some points. I was having to stitch weld it because it was it kept wanting to create holes in the welds. I didn't really clean it much because I don't really care. Nobody's gonna see this. I'm gonna clean up the joints where the new gaskets are gonna go, and then yeah, let's get it back in the car. Looks a lot better. It's not 100% clean, but it's definitely much better. Here's the other side. good for now. Looks good. Alright, so the last thing to do is just to torque it all up with the torque wrench. I think this, for this 22 RE, it's 33 foot-pounds is what I've been told. Alright, so just got everything basically done. Tightened down all the bolts. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited to see what it sounds like with the exhaust fix. So I'm gonna set you down right here. I'm gonna start it up. So yeah, I mean, if you remember what it sounded like before, here's a clip of that. This is way better, and I don't really smell too much exhaust, so I'm very excited on how this turned out. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.